Hey guys, Molly with Design Loves Detail, and I'm so excited because we are here at the new house that we're building and we are going to take a tour of the main level, so I cannot wait to show you. In case you missed it, we did do a tour of the basement level as well. That one was a little ways back and we had to enter through a window well, which was crazy. But also be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of future videos because we have a lot on the horizon for this project. And I can't wait for you to follow along with us because it's gonna be exciting. And we'll talk about too, like some of the problems we've run into with building, because definitely like, I don't want anyone to think it's a walk in the park. In fact, this has been our hardest build yet by far. It's going to take twice as long as any home we've ever built, and it's just a really bad time to build. So I won't mince words. I wouldn't build right now if I hadn't already gotten this far into it. It's just a bad, I don't know. I mean, but then at the same time, you're like, is the market gonna keep increasing? I don't know, because the rates are getting higher. Anyway, it's just kind of a crappy time. Our costs are way more than I ever planned to spend, and we're kind of a little bit stuck because, you know, we've begun the process and we don't exactly have a house. We have a house and I love our house, but at the same time, it was kind of a temporary fix. We've got all of our family up here, you know, that lives where we live here. So it feels like we've kind of been on vacation for like a year now. I'm not complaining by any means. Some of the crazy things that we've run into, Ben's laughing.
You hate the family.
I like the family, but I mean, who doesn't want a vacation for like, vacation from your problems for like.
What about Bob?
Yes, for like, you know, it's gonna end up being 2 years that we'll have lived in like a temporary solution. And yeah, it definitely has been fun. So I'm just here for the journey. But I wanna say, crazy thing, we got this garage poured, the concrete, on Monday, and we actually had been waiting on that because I don't know if it's this way across the country, but here in Utah, there are shortages on concrete, and so they've been like shutting down the plant, which we've never even had to think about that with other builds. Like you just schedule your foundation, you schedule your, you know, and they come pour it. Like that's just life. We are in a weird time. And the concrete place was shut down for a couple weeks. We were able to get our foundation poured. We ran into some issues. The process from digging the hole to now took a lot longer than was even slated because we had spring runoff with the mountain. And so it just kept like filling the hole with water. So we obviously have diversion plans for that. That was part of what was required for building on this lot. And it will be fine. It's just that normally there's not a huge hole for it to run into. And we had a huge hole for it to run into. So it's like, Ben, we need to collect this water and reuse it.
In case we're thirsty.
We're gonna filter it and drink it. I'm trying to live off the land. So anyway, so the concrete stuff. So we got all those delays, and then also what was nuts was, the concrete plant was shut down for a couple of weeks. We were able to get them to come Monday, and the guy, after they poured it, told our builder Spencer, hey, you're so lucky you got this today because we are shutting down the plant for another 2 months. 2 freaking months. People can't get concrete. That is nuts to me. That is just wild. Here we are. Are any of you guys building? I wanna hear, put in comments if you are, because I wanna hear what people are running into. Is this, you know, specifically here? I know there's a ton of construction. Whoa, that was real close. A ton of construction in Utah. I don't know if it's that the same way everywhere else, but I'd be interested to know with remodels and construction what you guys are running into, if any challenges there with products. So luckily we got this poured. We're gonna go in through the mudroom, which will be fun. We got some steel beams, kind of cool. Those support the upper level. You can see the upper level's not really there yet, but there's some, well, I won't tell you yet, but we're doing some cool stuff up there. We will do a tour of that as soon as it's ready. So I'm gonna figure out, I'm in a dress because we came straight from church. So I'm just gonna walk up this little ramp that's really a board with nails in it. It's good. I did get a nail in my foot when we built our last house. It was very unpleasant. So hopefully I can avoid that this time. This is the mudroom. Now we're getting onto the tour. So that was Molly's ramblings, now the tour. This is very similar to the setup of our last house, which I love because I love having those functional areas all together. So this is gonna be really where the family enters the home. And of course, you know my philosophy on this. I like to make where you enter the home just as special as where your guests enter the home because it's, you know, your home is for your family. And so anyway, what do we have? So we've got some windows that look out to the view. This will be out here, which I'm pretty excited about. Here, I can just pop out and talk to you.
Are we doing that?
Out here, I thought this would be a fun angle. Is it fun? I mean, it's semi-dangerous, but I like to live on the edge. So this is actually gonna be really cool because it's kind of a, it's almost like a courtyard. This will be raised up. Right now they don't have the dirt here, so this is not the level. It's essentially gonna be like you can, you know, walk out here, maybe step down, just like one step and you're here. I just like to make you guys nervous. Anyway. It's like little headlines like designer falls off of.
I think they'd say crazy lady or something.
Yeah, you're right. They won't go with designer. YouTube lady trying to impress her audience falls to her death. Just kidding. I'm not gonna die that way. I'm telling you. So, mudroom. So this will be like a door that goes out, and this will be a really cool like patio because that view is just so stunning right here. I wanted to have like an outdoor space in the front where we could watch the sunset. I don't know exactly where the sunset's. I think it's that way. I'm pretty sure it's out to the west. It's very confusing up here what direct, because we're like not exactly facing one way. I hate when I sound dumb. Anyway.
I think that's north.
Really? I think that's north. Are the never eat shredded, that's south, that's west. Okay, that's west over there. The sunsets will not be out here. The sunrise would, that's what I was talking about. So we can watch the sunrise from this patio. It's gonna be a really beautiful view any time of day, but there is gonna be lockers in here. So along this wall here, I made it nice and deep so we can have some good storage, and we will have some there and some here. And then this area in the middle, I actually changed this. So if you remember the last plan, it came in, mudroom into kitchen, and I had the lockers, but in this scenario, I wanted to connect and make a little bit better flow through this area, which is going to be a butler's pantry, which I'm really, really excited about. This whole space over here will be, we'll have the big fridge and freezer in here, and then we'll have storage. And I'm even gonna put an island in here with a sink, so really good prep space. And then on this side, and it's part of the same space, is gonna be like a stacked washer and dryer and kind of like a laundry room area. So this whole thing is gonna be like just a utilitarian type space. I'm gonna do a closet under the stairs so we can maximize that storage. And this will just be a really functional area that's right off of the garage too. And then we've got a door that goes outside. So this will be nice because we wanna do a little bit of an outdoor kitchen, nothing like too crazy, but just like sort of an outdoor kitchen with a built-in grill or whatever, just around like right off of here, so that it'll be kind of a good connection to this functional prep space. Yeah, right now that wall is a dirt wall, but it will get terraced. Yeah, terraced, that's the word. I called it tiered up the other day. Over here, you walk into the kitchen. Should we go that way? You could also go this way, which is the beauty. I really love a floor plan with good flow and just like you feel like you can have options. I like to have options. This is the dining room right here. And can we just stop and soak in that view? This is a huge window, and I'm actually gonna do, it's virtually impossible to get glass this big. So I'm actually gonna do, it'll be like one window, but we're actually taking 3 windows and putting them together. So it'll be in 3 sections. So it'll actually be like, it'll have like 9 squares in it, but it's gonna be really cool because it'll read as one huge window. Let's turn this way because over here, so this is kind of like the main kitchen wall right here where we're gonna have the range and all of that. And we're gonna have above some cool stuff. Stay tuned for the upper level and I'll go over that. Stay tuned for many months. Just kidding, it'll be a few weeks out, right, Ben? A couple weeks, yeah, we'll have the upper level pretty soon. So over here is still part of the kitchen, and I really wanted to have the view as like the backdrop for this kitchen. So we went all in on windows, and we do have still a good amount of, cabinetry wrapping around here because we can it's kind of in a U shape, and we'll have the sink that looks out there and stuff. So definitely, yeah, it's gonna be a lot prettier out there when it's not dirt, just a dirt pile. And then we'll have an island. I'm not a big double island girl. I've seen them done well a few times, but like, well, just one island, nice size island. Here's a question. So I drew the plans the way that I drew it. These are actually arches, like just a true arch going into the mudroom and going into also the kitchen. So both of those would be arches, and then they framed them like this. So we were just talking about how they'll need to fix them. But then I was like, well, I don't know, maybe I should just go square. It's funny because lately I've like so maxed out on decisions. We have had to make so many decisions. So I'm just like, yeah.
Because of the flip, yeah.
Yeah, because like the flip's been like the priority, and so this has been on the back burner, but yet this is my Super Bowl. This is the thing. So don't worry, it's gonna be awesome, but I'm just getting myself together. So arches or no arches? What team are you on? I wanna hear what you guys think. Would you do these arched or just square? Tell us in comments. I do have some arches on our front entry door, and then these back in our living room. We should look over here. So this is like our family room space over here, and it'll have have a fireplace on this wall, a nice fireplace that'll kind of be opposite the range wall for some balance. And these are actually huge arch glass doors, and I am so excited about those. So these will be huge arch glass doors, which are going to be super awesome. Very excited about those. So I do have some arches already mixed in, but what do you think for the kitchen? Weigh in, we'll take a vote. Okay, so weigh in on that, and then we're gonna come over here because here's the entry, which I'm also really excited about. I wanted to have a really like a grand feeling open entry. So we have quite a bit of width here between this space and this space. This is actually not, you can see this right here, this framing. This is actually, the door will be set in this. So how it's cut and how that window is cut, those are not accurate. Like they just, I don't know why they cut a little section. You can see the framing though. Like that window's bigger, this doorway opening is bigger than it's cut out right now. But you get the idea. And I think I'm gonna do benches, like a bench here. I almost want like old church pews or something, and one here like across from each other. And then kind of opens up here. So we're not gonna talk about the stairs yet because we'll cover those when we do upper level, but over here is a space we'll wanna look at. Here, tucked in this space is a half bath. So this is kind of the powder bathroom that your guests would use. It's nice and off the entry and not too close to the kitchen, because sometimes I feel weird about when you have a bathroom. Like our last one was maybe a little bit close to the kitchen, and you just, like if you go to someone's house, you don't wanna be able to hear the tinkle through the wall.
What are you, 5?
What's the word? The pee sound. You don't wanna hear the peeing?
You can just say, hear them use the bathroom.
You don't want to hear them use the bathroom. Oh, that's the adult way then. So yeah, this is pretty small, but it does the job. That goes downstairs. This is pretty cool actually. So I made this guest suite close off the entry. Our parents are getting older, both of ours. And so it's nice that it's on the main level. And I'm gonna make this function a little bit like an office, main level office, because we're gonna tuck a desk in right here. Like this is a nice little niche near the window. So I'll have a desk and chair, and then that's the closet there. It's not, the back of the closet isn't framed yet, but that'll be like a little walk-in closet for mostly for storage. We'll have like a side open for guests, and then a lot of it we'll use for like a storage area. And then the view here, like in this room, is really, really cool. I tried to get as much glass on the front, and well, really almost anywhere in this house has cool views, but especially this front area, you can just take in so much of this valley. It's pretty cool. So this will be a really nice, I think, place for guests. It's a nice size, and then they have their own bathroom in here, which is actually a really good size as well. So it'll have, the full thing, the nice size vanity, toilet, shower, tub combo, so that we have a very spacious. So really, we're gonna go back out here. This goes into our bedroom, and this is another area where if I do arches in the kitchen, I will do an arch here too on this one, just a full radius, simple arch. So this is kind of just like a little niche. I might put a little piece of furniture or something, like a little dresser with a mirror above it. It's sort of just like a little entry spot as we go into the primary suite here. Here it is. Look at the ceilings. How cool is that? Gonna be very grand. The room size isn't massive. It's like a nice size, but it's not like over the top. I feel like it's a good size, but we get that ceiling height so it feels really nice in here. And this is going to be all glass, because that's really cool too, the mountain up there. So these are not gonna be like the accordion doors. We don't really have, if I was in California, I would have, or somewhere that has good weather all year round, Southern California or something, I would have done the accordion doors where you could just have it open. But to be honest, there's really only about 5 months of the year that are warm here, which is gonna be hard to leave from where we live right now. But for that reason, I was just like, we're not gonna have it open that much, and it's a significantly more money. So this will actually just be glass doors, like they're panel doors that I think are like French doors in the middle, and then 2 tall. So it will feel like a lot of glass and view to the outside, but it's not gonna fold up or anything. So we'll have some windows. They won't be quite that high, but we will have some windows on above too. So essentially this is doors out to a little patio, and it is covered. So I wanted windows above it because a little bit of the, view and stuff is gonna be taken out. It's not a very deep patio, but I wanted to keep the view open up there, and we will have that little bit of a covered patio because I think we'll use it. I think it'll be nice to come out here. And we're gonna do a hot tub. I'm so excited. The hot tub will be right out here. So just in this little niche off of our bedroom. I cannot wait for that. We've never had a hot tub before. On this wall will be a fireplace, which I love. I love. And actually gonna be a wood burning fireplace here. Coming in here is the bathroom area and the closet. And I really love this layout. So you come in, there'll be French doors. You come in, and this is like an area where I'll either put a makeup vanity with a mirror above it, almost like like a little desk area, or like a console table with artwork, something like that, like where it's almost like you walk in and it's like a little reception area. I've been made fun of for that because Ben and his brother, who's building our house, they like joke that there'll be a receptionist there taking calls and greeting you when you come in if you...
Giving you your warm towel.
Yeah, giving you a warm towel if you're heading to the bathroom, or no, we won't have an actual receptionist, but it's like a reception area. So you come in, you're walking into that beautiful moment, and you can go in this side, which is the closet. We are doing a shared closet because Ben only needs like a smidgen of space, so it's not even worth giving him his own. He's a very, capsule wardrobe, like that guy invented it, and he's got like 5 shirts and 5 pants, and that's about it. So he needs like a section like this big in his closet. Anyway, this will be a whole wall of storage. I'll probably do some higher stuff, maybe the pull that you can pull down. I did do windows in here. I'm sure some people will be disappointed that I didn't maximize all the wall space, but I just feel like if you're gonna buy a view lot, you gotta do windows. And so this is our first time having a view lot. I put windows. So we've got 3 here that look out to the back. We've got a big one here on the side, and I will still do storage around and under the window. So we will use this wall space, shoe cubbies and a bench and whatever. We're gonna utilize that, and we still have this wall as well. I think we'll put a stacked washer and dryer right here so that there's a washer and dryer in here. And then I really wanna do something cool, maybe with like glass doors on it, just like a moment of really coolness in the closet. Possibly like a little mini island. I don't know, we'll see about what I can fit in the middle, but it would be nice to have like almost like a little dresser piece in the center. So coming out of here into the other side, do you get your warm towel? We've got the bathroom, and this is very nice. I am excited about it because we're gonna have a big shower. So the shower goes from here all the way like over to here, and we'll have double shower heads. And then on the back of the shower, I'm gonna do like a built-in linen cabinet on this back side of the shower. So anyways, it's nice and long. It's like a big shower, and then we'll have right under this window, which mind you, I get that's a lot of view or a lot of like space for people to see in, but there's actually not neighbors that are close. So yeah, I think I can bathe here without problem, without anybody seeing me. I'll probably plant some, stuff too that will give us a little bit of coverage outside this window.
What if they have like a telescope?
I sort of just think
Like a pirate.
at that point, I think that's voyeurism, right?
What if you never find out?
Then they can just be like enjoying the view. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you
I enjoy the view. They enjoy. Just kidding. I have been working out, so you're welcome. I'll probably do some custom curtains. How about that? I'll do some custom curtains because I think it'd be pretty to have a little bit of that. Or beautiful blinds.
Talk about the window coverings in our last closet.
In our last house, I ordered all of the blinds. They were beautiful Roman shades for the like primary bedroom, primary bathroom, and they were blackout. So they're a little bit spendy. They're a little bit of an investment. Well, I ordered everything for the whole house correct, except for one, and it was the closet. So what happened was I somehow ordered it right on the width, but it was maybe 6 inches short or something. So anyway, the point is, what we called it was it was right at a bad height. It was like right into the bathroom because it was the closet and you could see into the bathroom. Ben called it the junk window because it lined up with showing his junk perfectly. So if anyone was looking in, that was all they would see if he was getting out of the shower.
Yeah, we blocked it with like towels.
We would like, and then when we listed the house, we were like, we better order those. We better order that. Yeah. So we had 1 week where our blinds in that fully went down to the bottom, and all the other times there was a high risk of seeing inappropriate things. Anyways, so over here, this is gonna be shelves, like built-in shelves, which will be cool because I wanted to have, since when you do a freestanding tub, which I really do prefer for the clean modern aesthetic, you do not have like storage like you would on a built-in one where you have that ledge. And so I wanted to have a place for all those toiletries and bath products, towels, that sort of thing. So this will be really cool, I think, to have that tucked in here. And then we have our vanity running along this. I actually took this window down to the floor because just the views.
It's not a door.
Yeah, it does look like it's a door because I just think it'll be cool to have this whole glass. And we'll have the vanity, and then this center part, I'm just gonna float the countertop across, and maybe you can tuck a stool in there or something. But I really think it'll just be kind of fun to have more window. Just was a for fun thing. We'll see. I haven't totally designed the cabinetry yet, but I think I could do something cool that kind of lets that light through. Yeah, we'll have his and hers vanities, and then this is just the commode. Ooh. This is where it ends. The throne. The toilet. It's going right there on that little circle. Let me know what you guys think. That's the main level. Okay, so be sure to vote on the arches if you guys like arched or square for the openings in the kitchen and into the main bedroom here. And then also like, subscribe, comment. But we'd love to have you guys following along with our channel for this whole adventure. And we appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time with a surprise video because I don't know what I'm filming next, but it's gonna be good.